I'm glad that we, as South Africa, have woken up to the ridiculousness of what these people think is appropriate to charge the amounts that they are charging. Um, it's really, it's first of all, to get a TV nowadays is you have to jump through so many hoops just to get a TV, okay? And then the price of a TV for good quality. So now we have to pay an arm and a leg for the TV. And we have to pay for the license for the TV. And now every month we have to pay 1,000 something rand for the same shows that I was watching when I was a child. I'm 32 years old. I watched Anaconda when I was a child. It's still on the stupid show on this platform. The same things over and over, all because we want to watch the Springboks play rugby. I'm a huge Springboks supporter. I honestly am, but putting food on my kids' table I'm a huge fan of that too. Paying my electricity bill, I'm a huge fan of that too. So, especially when there's so many other media outlets out there that I can get Netflix for not even half the price. It's like quarter of the price. It's for 400 rand now. I think I can be wrong, but I think if it's for one person, it's like 100 rand or something. And then there's Disney Plus. Also, not expensive. And Disney doesn't tell you, listen, because you paid only 200 rand, you can only watch 5 channels. No. You pay 200 rand and you get the whole package. Everything that Disney Plus and Netflix has, you pay a certain amount and that is all yours to watch. Whether you like it or not, it's yours. They have so many options that it's just there sitting with you. DStv, you pay an arm and a leg and you still can only watch a few shows because that's all they give you. So I am so bloody glad at this very moment that South Africa is waking up to the ridiculousness of this country and the way they think we are stupid enough to pay 2,000 rand. Do you know how expensive water and lights are, good sir? Do you know? Okay. Do you know, like, we live in a small little town where we are, and for some reason someone went into homeowners' head in the small little town and told them that their houses, a 2-bedroom house to rent, not to buy, to rent. So a 2-bedroom house with a basic house, 2-bedroom house, a lounge, a garden, still municipality water, municipality electricity. So keep that in mind. Nothing fancy, really. It's just a typical mine house. Okay, there's really nothing exquisite about this house. But someone put into homeowners' minds that their houses are worth 9,000 rand a month, 8,000 rand a month for a 2-bedroom in our small little town. So I don't even know what the big cities housing prices are to rent. But in my small little town, 8,000 rand for a 2-bedroom house, I am so sorry, good sir. That is ridiculous. I'm sorry. We are not by the sea. If it was by the sea, then I'd understand. But it's literally here in the field and nothing and no one. And it's dry and it's ugly. Our municipality doesn't even look after its town. So there's really nothing telling me I must pay 8,000 rand for that house. So now you're telling me, okay, that we must pay 8,000 rand for a 2-bedroom house a month, 2,000 rand for DStv, an arm and a leg, and your summer kidneys for water and lights to live in this country. Well then, I'll rather than take American products and watch Disney Plus, Netflix. I mean, the ridiculousness of these people that think that we are stupid enough to actually pay these prices when food that is grown in our own country is so expensive. And I get why. I'm not complaining, but it's so expensive that if you don't get a certain amount of money, you can't just buy fruit and vegetables weekly because it's so bloody expensive. And that's why I'm so thankful for the stores. Like we have a Pick and Pay Mini in Songoed. They every Thursday have a market day. You can buy a bag of potatoes, a small bag of potato, not like small. I'm talking like I think like a 3 kg or something for like 20 rand. You can buy mealies for 20 rand. You can buy lettuce for like 10 rand. You know, you can. So thank God for these small stores in South Africa that cater for the middle and lower, because for some reason South Africa thinks that there are more rich people in our country than they are middle class to lower. So just like the CEO does not realize that we don't have 2,000 rand to watch the same fucking show every single 6 months, and then it changes to another one and changes to another one and changes but it's the same thing since I was bloody 12 years old, 10 years old, okay, and we must pay 2,000 rand. We don't have that money for that. Like our roads are so bad that we need to make sure that we at least have 6,000 rand in savings in case something happens to our car's wheels. That is how bad our roads are in our little town. So you can't even, so that 6,000 rand is smiling at us and it's like, hello, here I am. And we're like, shit, we need to buy kids clothes today or this month. And we're like, maybe we should, but no. Because who's going to pay, where am I going to get that money to pay for the car wheels if it breaks? Which it does. 2 months ago, we were driving and there was a huge hole because by accident, and it was raining, so by accident we drove into a pothole. And then there was the wheel gone. So not only did we had to put on the spare, then we had to buy a new one, fix the spare as well. There goes half our savings for bloody tires. No, I am so sorry, sir. I'm so sorry that you think that we are stupid enough to pay a 2,000 rand, 1,000 rand, a 400 rand. I don't care what your lowest prices is. That little bit that you give us for 400 rand is not worth it. I'm sorry. I can pay that for Netflix. I can pay that with DStv. I don't do Showmax because the seasons and episodes and stuff are not even completely there. But I mean, that is even an option. There was actually a sale the other day. If you're a Capitec banker, you can get Showmax for like 50 rand or something, and it's like the first 300 people. I mean, that is an option. Okay, but you, MultiChoice, DStv is not an option in South Africa. I am sorry. It is ridiculous the way you think we are stupid enough to keep paying our last so that you can have a nice car, so that you can wear nice suits, so that you can have fancy watches, so that you can live in the mansions of whatever, and then still have your bribes from the ANC government. So, good sir, I'm very glad that 800,000 people of our country has woken up to your corruption. Because that's the only thing that it is. It's corruption. You are literally taking the same package you have been doing since you took over DStv and MultiChoice. Okay, you've taken the same thing, and for years you've just repackaged it. Same thing. Nothing changes. Same thing. So the minute you repackage, then it's higher prices, repackage, higher prices, repackage, high prices. Same product. Nothing's changed. It's the same product, nothing's changed. Now it's just a fancier looking version repackaged, high prices. It's ridiculous, honestly. It's honestly. And I really hope that this wakes you up. And if it doesn't wake you up, it just needs to be closed down. And an American person must bloody come and do it, because they clearly have more common sense than South African CEOs have. Because how do you not see the problem? If 800,000 people are not you're losing those subscribers. In my head, if I lost that many subscribers, I don't care how much money I have, because what's going to happen now? Because of that loss, he's going to put it up. So the people that are paying is going to pay more. It's actually right. That is how our government runs our country. That it makes sense. It makes sense. Because instead of saying we are the problem, we need to deal with this, we need to make this more affordable for our people so that they will subscribe again. Okay, no. The subscribers, the little bit of subscribers you do have, we're going to charge them a whole bloody flippin' body, because it's not an arm and a leg then anymore. It's going to be your whole bloody body just to have the same shows, Anaconda, and to get to watch Springboks. Do you get my point? So instead of lowering, just you're not changing anything. You're not putting any new shows, new movies. You're not doing that. That's not happening. So why do you keep lifting it up? Lower it, okay? And make an option for new movies so that they can pay. Okay, if you want, like in the olden days when you went to that movie place, Movie Busters or whatever. If you watched old movies, it was cheap. If you watched new movies, you had to pay like 30 Rand. Okay, for the new movies, and then like 5 Rand for the old ones. Then that's what you do. You pay normal prices for everything that's on your normal DStv package. Normal prices. What is wrong with 600 Rand? What is wrong with 700 Rand a month? What is wrong with 400 Rand a month? What is wrong with that? Why do you need it to be 2,000 Rand? So you lower it because nothing has changed. You haven't changed anything. And then there must be a program where you can go and get new programs, new Springbok games that's playing, new movies that's out, new series that's out. Then people who have the option, listen, they want to pay, I'm giving you free advice here to keep your company, just by the way. So if they want to watch something new, then they pay for something new. They pay for it like they're renting a movie. So then it will be 40 Rand to watch the new Springboks game or whatever for Sonia. But the rest of the stuff, keep it at neutral price. Now you're bloody making it 2,000 Rand. Who's going to pay 2,000 Rand for Anaconda? Yeah, skis man. Skis. I'm not doing that. Yeah, I'm sorry. And I'm so glad that the rest of South Africa is waking up, because this is ridiculous, honestly. You guys are so out of touch with this country, with the people in this country, that you think it's just okay. No. So everyone that has stopped their subscription, well done. You are the thinking side of South Africa. You are the common sense side of South Africa. Good job. Okay, everyone that's still paying so that they can have luxurious lives for the same movies, hopefully you wake up soon and you end your subscription, because it's ridiculous. I'm sorry. They don't care about you. They don't care about the money, hard-working money that you have, and that is just common sense. That's facts. That's not even me being mean. That's just me saying they are literally taking SHIT, covering it in sprinkles and saying, yeah, pay 2,000 Rand for this. That is what they are actually doing to you. So they have no respect for you. They have no respect for your time. They have no respect for your money. And you are keeping your subscription. Why? So you can watch the Springboks every now and again. I love the Springboks, but I love food on my table more. I love the Springboks, but I love electricity in my house. I love the Springboks, but I love being able to go to a hospital that will not kill me. So you guys have to make your priorities.